Transcended. I've been waiting. Sorry. Got distracted. Trying to get set up here now. I'm excited that you've been waiting. Oh, crazy guy. Hello. Where have I been? So the problem is Shrek was on TV and just we couldn't pull ourselves away. But I'm here now. I'm glad you're back. Well, that's exciting. Some decent lighting here. I am, yes. I have two kids. I have a 9-year-old and a 1-year-old. So that's why generally I can't start streaming until around 9 or 10 because I'm trying to get the kids to bed. I didn't do so successful with my daughter. She's still awake. She's hanging out. How's everybody doing tonight? We good? Transcendent. Like a giant transformer is in like 1 or 2 feet tall. That's pretty cool. That's exciting. Yeah, that's a good size. At a different location. Nah, we don't need to gloat about nothing. No, that sounds really cool. Which transformer is it? That looks long enough. I'll connect these with different walls. Star Prime. Crazy guy back with the questions. Optimus Prime, I guess I have to go with, yeah? Okay, let me get my mess cleaned up here from yesterday. I have a few more platforms to make. More stuff to cut up. I want to get... I love it. And you all wouldn't believe it. My last name actually starts with bro. B-R-O, and then there's more to the last name than that, but pretty fascinating, right? So it's people have always called me bro growing up just based on my last name. It's a very relevant part of my life. I need a container or something. Aha. Nice. Which PlayStation game? No way. All right. I'll be right back, guys. 2 seconds. Maybe not. sweetie.
I can take care of it. Can I use paper to talk with them?
Mike. Sorry about that. Okay. Baby woke up and trying to get him back down. I apologize. Let's see. Doom was the game you played. Sorry, just trying to catch up on the chat here. Again, sorry about that. Had to step away for a minute there to get my son back down to sleep. And even then, it wasn't too successful, so I got to go back in a minute maybe. And my daughter's awake now too here, so she can potentially help with things. So if I have to disappear, she can maybe help with chat or help me craft something here. Sour gummy bears, those are the best. I appreciate you. You guys are understanding. See, look, all these wooden planks. I've got to do this, that there. All right, anyways, so I need to get back to building a bunch of these rooms. I need to do a couple more floors. I have a nice little stock here. Get my puzzles put away. Just a bunch of cleaning. If you don't clean, then, well, things go downhill. Can you put these on the shelf back there for me? Thank you. Thank you. All right. I just had to lay these flat under a weight, and they kind of got nice and even for me. Now I can start building some walls on these. I want to make one more, but I want to experiment with some walls first here, because I think I want them to be on the outside like that. Mimic figures, yeah, you can't go wrong. What kind of which mimic is your favorite? Obviously the chest mimic is a classic. I'll do that one, cool. Yes, chest mimic, very good one. Oh yeah, and I mean, every player and everybody's always gonna get greedy, and there's gonna reach a point where they're like, you know what, it's worth getting attacked by a mimic to check this chest. They're strong enough, they can handle it. The Mega Mimic, that's right. That was talked about yesterday. The Mega, even possibly Mecha Mimic. Everything combines into one just massive ugly mimic. Goofy guy, hello, and long enough, I guess. But it's like that one. Not quite. Let's try that. There we are. Your cat just walked by. My cats are outside. Sometimes they come to the window right there. I should show my cats off. Luna joins the stream sometimes. Sometimes. Gren, hello, you're back. Hello, Green. How we doing? Okay. Time to make some hallways. Connect all these guys. Not a bad conversation piece. I think that's good for 2 hallways, right? All right. Let's get doing this here. I don't think the outlet says attractive. David May, PFC, say twice because I got pulled into a case over fictional character creator. No, you're good, Trendsetter. Let's see. That's interesting. I like that. Over the adopted because the one I'm using now is a okay. You know, if a lightsaber is dropped perfectly, it will not reach the core, it will melt around. Oh, nice! You updated that, and then that's a fun fact. The lightsaber would just kind of melt if you dropped it. I thought it'd be one of those things too. Gravity. Let's say things don't. Yeah, right. It's a fun fact channel now. That's all this is really about. Yeah. Okay, I like that. All right. We need a person that knows about how long things have existed for. Yeah, where'd they go? We had them yesterday. We had somebody that knew all about things that existed for a long time. I mean, I only have so many fun facts about, I don't know, prehistoric times. I'm full of useless life fun facts, but I don't know. Those were really good ones yesterday. Like the one about the Earth, like if you drop the lightsaber and it would melt at the 10K meter mark. Another thing is physics and melting points aside, if you were to drop a ball down the center of the Earth, it would constantly just kind of bounce back and forth, up and down, because gravity would be pulling it this way. It would drop far enough. Gravity would pull it back up. It would drop that way. Again, if it wouldn't melt. So the lightsaber, assuming it doesn't melt and you dropped it straight down, would just kind of bounce up and down, in theory. Everything's good in theory. Okay, I got two of these. These are long. Oh, that's perfect. So we should cut a bunch of them at different lengths. It's random lengths. Yeah, my physics teacher liked that one. He would often go on about it. Chinchillas. That's funny. Chinchillas are amazing creatures, are they not? So if you could have any one pet, they are goofy. They are nature's goofball sea lions. Any one pet you could have, that would be it, the sea lion. And then I assume the chinchilla would be what you want transcended. For now, they're not stopping you, right? It's only something. You know how they are about those random sea lion and chinchilla raids. Take that pet right out of your home. Man, this blade's already getting dull. Crazy. I've always wanted a capybara. Those are just cute, amazing creatures. Army of sea lions, frogs, ducks, and chinchillas. It's not a bad army. That's quite the diverse army. I like it. Interesting. So, what does Chat GPT show instead of? Let's see. I could just show the seahorse emoji. Interesting. Yeah, capybaras have become mainstream also, right? It's just cute little creatures. Tri-Super kind of freaks out. Interesting. So it just kind of, not short circuits it, but it just definitely tweaks out because it can't process that information because it either isn't there, was never there. Just staple in my bat earlier. Yikes. The robber emoji never existed? Interesting. Could be one of those things that maybe it was in a TV show or a movie and people assumed it was real. Hopefully the staple didn't do too much damage. Roll damage. Maybe it's our Christmas great present with the damn. All of pi? I only have, it's 3.1415926. Oh boy, 153. I don't know after that. I even probably got that last part wrong. No. All of pi. Just an endless punishment for all of eternity. Madness Makes, hello, what is up? I'm just making hallways and floors for a mansion or manor I'm building. These will be some of the rooms, building the hallways right now. Thank you. Yeah, it's fun. Just hanging out, crafting. Got a fun chat. Always got good fun facts. You never know what you might learn or see. Some of them that doesn't record training ultimate as I would be invincible and getting community's pretty good. Just a bunch of goofy, knowledgeable people. I like it. How active are you live or upload? I'm fairly active. I try to upload a short every single day if I can, and I try to go live every day for the most part, if not every other day. Let's see. In the middle of the desert, and it doesn't get recorded, and I trained to be an assassin, would it be invincible to get... That's funny. I don't know, Transcended. Let's see. Green. A dono button? Will have to look into getting some more buttons or things, won't I? Transcended. Can you call playing Roblox Transcended? Ultra kill. Ooh, a lot of glue. Ultra kill, very fast action. Is it a first-person shooter? A guy with addiction to buying swords and making art. You know, we have a lot in common. Madness, that's funny. You guys think most use roll to blink? Oh, that's a good question, Transcendent. I like that. Most used roll, can I check? I mean, without the boring answer, probably just a perception or an investigation check. But I like trying to get clever with it and make them use different types of abilities they've not used in a while. The name is accurate to me now. Thank you. Yep, D&D Amateur. I've been playing for many years, and I'm a dungeon master, but I don't know, we're all just amateurs of life, aren't we? And I love crafting, so that's part of it. Forever DM. Yes. And I'm okay with that. I love being a dungeon master. I wouldn't trade it. Being a player is fun. It is, but I don't know. I love crafting a good story or telling, I don't know, I don't like telling pre-made stories or running campaigns, but yeah. Green is nice. There's a lot of D&D games in the online community, and it's, for the most part, pretty good. So you can always check out, like, there's Roll20, there's D&D Beyond, there's a few things online. I run my campaigns in person, aside from obviously streaming. I'm not much of a virtual person. Who knows, maybe one day I'll do a virtual game or somehow figure out a setup to have virtual work with one of my maps. You have a good character, Madness. What would be your character? I've been playing DB, never get around to playing it. Yeah, it's also hard to just find the time to play a game that's that time consuming. And that's what you can leave the Dungeon Master for. You don't need to know the rules, you just need to know your character. That poor guy hiding behind a Dungeon Master screen has to deal with most of the rules. I mean, you can always help out. I love when I don't have to try to remember something or look something up. Oh no, Transcended. We were talking about your character the other day and I can't remember now. It was a... It's not a slime. It's a something. Lava vampire? Is that it? Am I remembering this correctly? Or is that something else? Lava sorcerer? Lava slime. I was right. Haha. I have somewhat of a memory. I'm very pleased. More of a trust thing. So do you have to make an original character for D&D? Can you straight up steal one from a gamer show? Oh, absolutely. Green, yeah, you can steal one from a gamer show. You can be like, I like this thing, so I'm going to become a version of that. A lot of people get inspiration that way. Slurp. That's cool. I like that. That's a good name for lava slime. A good example is somebody made a joke about... they made a Breaking Bad joke, basically, making an alchemist that's middle-aged, having a mental breakdown, and decides to join an underground alchemist gang. I made Walter White into a D&D character. Why not? I mean, the sad truth, in all reality, and everything's copied from something, especially right now. Everything's been made. Most things have been created. It's all just one giant spin-off. What if you just make a character a person who can have infinite wishes, infinitely powerful? That is called a level 20 sorcerer. That's funny, Transcended. And so a lot of my players, especially like new players, will want to make a really strong character just like that. And I will start their story off and punish them somehow, and they lose their power. So they have to try to obtain all that power they had back. So you can start off this insanely, infinitely strong whatever. Go ahead. I will craft a story around it, and you will have to get your power back. You will have to... I don't know, I can let you be the big bad if you want. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I love telling a good story. And puzzles. I love puzzles. Right? There's no better character motivation than getting back something that was taken from you. What if I'm a robot with 200 years of war experience in my brain who's also very agile? 200 years of war experience in your brain. Have you been around for 200 years, or you just happen to have that much combat experience and you're a fresh robot out of the factory? Because the other one is obviously your parts are old and need to be replaced. You can't move the same way. And the way around combat experience is nothing if you don't know common sense and how to get along with people. So we can easily turn that one around too. Make you the great combat fighter, but most of your combat's gonna have to be sneaky. Fresh robot. Serious or joke campaigns? I prefer like a good fair mix, right? Anything too serious can get stale or stagnant, and anything too jokey just kind of you feel like you're not accomplishing much. So, robot out of the factory combat experience. How am I gonna debuff you? Well, basically, you didn't get any of the DLC. You're a fresh robot, but you don't have any of the good stuff equipped. You gotta go get it. There's There's tales of some really cool robot parts at the factory over at the other town. Go travel over there and find out what it is. I don't know, something like that. A mage knight who was cursed to live in their suit of armor using magic. Yes, I like that one. How does it... You know, that's a really good question. I wish I could answer that for you. I think it's based on when you joined the stream and how consistent you've been chatting in the chat. I think. But I'm wrong a lot. Let's do one big one. Struggle making more serious maps, bounce your personality. So, if you're touching, Kaleidoscope, thank you so much. It's always just a fun mix of making things up and hoping I can build a good dungeon. Entertainment, what am I making? I'm making a hallway and also just room and floor tiles for a mansion or manor I'm building. Stefan, yes, I do remember you. I was up in New York when I streamed last, I think, when you were in my stream. How are you? I have a character named Mage whose spell always backfires in crazy way. Monkey paws. Yeah, and like, I mean, for a campaign I did a little while ago, I had a wild magic table I made. So like, just every time this wizard would cast a spell, he would roll, and you know, wild magic surges differently. And I made a fun, kind of more quirky spell table. So instead of, you know, a potential whole party dying, we can have something crazy happen. Maybe we summon something and the party has to fight that. Say he casts fireball, it misses and pushes a boulder, which falls on the same page. That's funny. So either way, it gets the job done, but it's gonna take a minute, right? Man, this blade is dull, dull, dull. Let's see. So we sounds like an infinite probability mage, and I love it. Yeah, almost like an infinite probability mage. It just gives you a lot of options. That's pretty cool. Chaos machine mage. What if your character grandma? Stefan. Yeah, I remember you. No worries. I do remember you. You were in one of my late night streams when I couldn't sleep. Stefan was there when I was planning my, actually planning out the last dungeon I built. He was helping me kind of figure out some of the light stuff. Let's see. Experience you copied into your government, a little bit of brains, and the government needed you. What if you're... That's funny. Knight who thinks he is defeating every enemy he encountered, but actually teleports him to another time. So like an hour or two later, he has to fight it again and it repeats. Oof. It's like just like an endless robot. Never gets any chance to rest, heal, no peace. You guys are building quite the not sorry, but like, ooh, sad combat robot. He's defeating every enemy he encountered. Oh, you need amnesia. Any good soldier or warrior has to lose their memory. Without that, what's the point? 51st encounters. That's funny. I'm assuming that was a play on 51st dates. If not, either way, it's good. That's good. Oh my god. Alright guys, I'm gonna have to take a quick break. I apologize for having to run away. I gotta go check on my son, make sure he's sleeping. So my daughter's gonna probably just move some things around and clean up, and you guys either stay entertained or I'm sorry. I'll be right back.
Wait.
Just clean up some foam and move stuff around. Can you? I just need you to glue those pieces down.
How?
With the glue.
Just there.
Oh, she's doing a good job, guys. Look at this. She's gluing like a madman. Let's mix this up a little bit too. That way we can have different dimensions on it, right? There you go. Okay. Ooh, we need to flatten that one out. Okay. What if Granny's he says something by the gods? Ooh, that's a good one. He needs like a god's help in order to try to come back to the plane or something. I like that. Probably not. Oh, Stefan, that's nice. Thank you. Yeah, well, I'm glad you started art. Keep continuing with it. That's good. Would it work outside? What do you mean? Solo, like solo campaign? The DM is the god. Never forget that, right? That's the god you gotta consult. No, I'm kidding. Man, I'm putting too much glue down. Still looks cool, I bet. Not look. Did you get rid of them? Dude, these aren't lining up. That's not gonna... Man, this got all wonky. All right. Oh, wow. Look. So is asking DM to roll something like praying. My Wi-Fi is my worst enemy too. Don't you worry. No. Just more time. That's funny. Come on. I'm gonna have to do a Walmart run this week and pick up some glue. I need to go to the hardware store and get some more foam. I have all out of foam. Need to pick some up. Good old Wally World. No. See. All right. Oh, my back. All right, guys, it's been about an hour, and my sun is not going down, so I'm gonna have to wrap the stream up now, and hopefully continue in a little bit. I do apologize, but hey, it's been fun. We've been hanging out. We got a little bit accomplished. I'll probably be back on in the middle of the night more so. It's already midnight, but who knows if I can't sleep. All right. Sorry for dipping so soon, you guys. Thanks for hanging out and chatting. You guys have a good night. I will see you later. I will start again either in the middle of the night or I will be on again tomorrow night around 10 p.m., 10:30 p.m., hopefully. And yeah, you guys take it easy.